The James Webb Space Telescope discovered a new exoplanet called Proxima b. The James Webb Space Telescope, or JWST, will be the largest, most powerful telescope ever launched into space. It follows in the footsteps of the Hubble Space Telescope, as the next great space science observatory, designed to answer outstanding questions about the universe, and to make breakthrough discoveries in all fields of astronomy. Several innovative technologies have been developed for Webb. These include a primary mirror made of 18 separate segments, that unfold and adjust to shape after launch. The mirrors are made of ultra-lightweight beryllium. Webb's biggest feature is a tennis court-sized 5-layer sunshield, that attenuates heat from the sun more than 1,000,000 times. The telescope's 4 instruments, cameras and spectrometers, have detectors that are able to record extremely faint signals. Detectors inside each scientific instrument convert infrared heat signals into electrical signals. These signals are processed to generate the images astronomers to see here on Earth. Because its own hardware produces infrared heat energy, any data gathered becomes useless if that energy isn't suppressed. For the first time, the observatory has unequivocal evidence of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere of a planet outside of our solar system, 700 light-years away. On the gas giant WASP-39b, an important gas was finally discovered. The number of galaxies that are presently visible in the extreme reaches of space may be seen in photographs taken by Webb, just a few 100 million years after the Big Bang. We will finally be able to get answers about one of the largest and most alike planet to Earth, Proxima b. Proxima b is tidally locked to its star, which means one side of it is always facing Proxima Centauri, and the other side is perpetually dark. With just an 11.2-year revolution, it lies very close to its star, although red dwarf stars are not as hot as yellow dwarfs, like our Sun. There is a possibility that water exists on Proxima b, and that it has an atmosphere protecting it from extreme heat, and scattering heat even to its dark side. Researchers will calculate the light curves from the planet and its star on the dark side. You would think that a highly sophisticated civilization would have become used to living in the dark by now, since it had resided there from the beginning. Numerous species on Earth can see in total darkness, and in the future, when we think of artificial light, this is the only thing that enters our minds. Something scientists are also worried about is that Proxima b's bright side receives a lot of X and UV radiation. As a result, the possibility of habitability is drastically reduced. The infrared photons will bounce on the telescope's large mirrors, which have gold coatings, and will produce an image that is unfathomable to us. One of the very first exoplanets the JWST will observe is Proxima b. But for life to exist on a planet, it needs to first match Earth for that world to be habitable. Let's try comparing Proxima b to Earth to learn more about its remarkable characteristics. Proxima b is 1.27 times the size of Earth, and it is 4.6 million miles away from its Sun, as opposed to 93 million miles from our Sun. Proxima b is an eyeball super-Earth orbiting within the habitable zone of Proxima Centauri, the closest star to our solar system. A 2017 study published in Astrobiology modeled potential climates of the exoplanet, assuming a variety of conditions. The researchers concluded that a Proxima b with an atmosphere similar to modern Earth's can have a habitable climate with a broad region of open ocean, extending to the night side. Given that Proxima Centauri is 4,000 times dimmer than the Sun and is a lot further from its star, do scientists think that Proxima can host life? Scientists claim that Proxima b has a habitable zone, which implies the presence of terrestrial features, like mountains and the possibility of water being on its surface. While Proxima is now 4.24 light-years from Earth, it is almost next to us in the universe, and has an 11-day orbital period around its Sun, compared to our 365 days around our Sun. Simply said, because Proxima b is covered in ice and moving synchronously, one side of the object is constantly illuminated while the other is absolutely black. Scientists were astounded by the artificial light, which Proxima b emitted, and began to speculate that there may be life on the planet's dark side that is possibly more technically evolved than our own civilization. How will they investigate the light-years away exoplanet that is so difficult to locate? The James Webb Telescope, which the majority of you are probably familiar with, makes it feasible. The capacity to view through dust clouds is this telescope's main advantage, making it the biggest and most powerful space telescope ever built. One only has to look as far as Earth's infamous Dead Sea, where life has found a way to thrive despite a salt concentration above 30%. So, it isn't impossible for salt-loving bacteria to likewise exist on Proxima b in this scenario. Open oceans aren't the only possible surface conditions for Proxima b. A paper published in Nature Astronomy in 2019 suggests that oceans beneath the substellar point might freeze over because of sea ice dynamics. Modeling conditions on Proxima b, the researchers found that as sea ice drifts into warmer waters, the ice cools the ocean as it melts. Gradually, more and more of the ocean freezes, even on the day side. At that point, only an atmosphere with abundant greenhouse gases could prevent global freeze-over. Just as ice can drift from cold regions to warm regions, heated waters can also serve as a transporter of heat from warm regions to cold regions and melt the ice, warming the climate instead. Depending on the details, the climate could very literally be anything from the cold, icy states shown by the 2019 study, to Venus-like, hot, CO2-dominated worlds, or they could even look like Saturn's moon, Titan with methane and hazes. Not to mention that if continents are included in the mix, all bets are off because the presence and location of continents significantly changes the patterns of ocean transports. Although they'll be projecting it using extremely quick lasers, the ordinary nanocraft would have taken significantly more time to get there and will instead move at a speed that is just around 20% of the speed of light. It would take only 200 years to get there, as opposed to thousands of years it would have taken before. The finding of planets like Kepler 452b and Kepler 186f, among others, provides proof that there are habitable planets that are comparable to Earth. This enigmatic, unusual signal is the cause of everyone's obsession with Proxima b. Why shouldn't they be? Proxima b must be examined as an exoplanet, and scientists will launch a nanocraft to explore it for this reason. This marks the first time that a weird, unexplained signal has been directed toward Earth. As of now, no astronaut will ever reach the distance needed, with the technology we now possess. But this may soon change as the Breakthrough Starship project continues its development. The $100 million project entails launching a nanotechnology-equipped ship to the Proxima b system. These are the few objects in our galaxy out of the quadrillions. A 2012 research predicted that roughly 22% of the stars in our galaxy are the same size as our Sun. Don't you believe a planet the size of Earth is now orbiting these suns? They predicted that 200 billion planets may be livable, similar to Earth, although there is still a lot to learn and explore, and one thing is certain, there is constant room for advancement in space, and unexpected occurrences will always happen. As the closest star, Proxima b, it will be intriguing to see how things go. What are your thoughts on the possibility that the exoplanet Proxima b hosts life? Let us know in the comments section. If you like this video, kindly subscribe our channel to watch more space-related videos. Remember to hit the notification button to keep updated. Thanks.